I'm live. I think I'm live. Is anyone here? I have no idea. Did it go live? It did go live. Don't even have my tools. Hey, how you doing? I'm putting together impromptu. I have no prep. We're just vamping until Lap gets his power back. So, yeah, this is gonna be. This is. We're just hanging out. So you can watch me. This is what I do on my main team while Lap is talking. I go pull packs that I have. We can kind of do that for fun until we got stuff. Guys, let me know who's here. Yo, Dishnet, how you doing? I didn't even put a thing up. I should go do that on chat. Let's see here in Discord. We're gonna go into the Discord, and I'll just kind of stream until stuff. I am so good at wasting time. Okay, so EVC vamping until lap top hound gets his power back. Let's go. And okay, we're here. How y'all doing? I'll make the show sounds like having a bad opening day. They put a patch out. I guess knocked out all the Diamond Dynasty. Nice. We do believe, he is running the lower level leisure lounge in his home, and I do believe that laptop might have had some issues. If you guys don't know, it's NAS based. Vaping is bad. Did I type vaping anywhere? I didn't type vaping anywhere, which is good. Vaping is bad, but I do believe there was a leak in the lower lounge, and it takes some time to go out. If you don't know, I know laptop definitely had a lot of snow overnight. You're gonna start your PAX only team off stream soon. You should do it on stream. That's the only way to do your PAX only stream. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Thank you for hanging out. I obviously caused the outage, right? Is that what happened? Yeah, no, you actually are not too far off as Adolfo. That is hilarious. We had the steam issue the first day. We had the water leak last week, and laptop got a lot of snow this week. So you got the all phases of water causing issues with different OOTP streams. So there you go. There's no effort. There's no effort. I know. Hey, listen, this is a no effort stream because basically I had not planned to be streaming today. So this is usually a day I just hang out and play the game and prep for Saturday's stream, which I'll be releasing our guess the set winners, which I won't go too far into things, but we do have a tie. Multiple people getting 7 correct on their ballot out of a possible 9 total points. It is opening day. We're not going to mess up opening day. We are rainouts here in New York City, unfortunately. Everyone was so excited to watch Jose Quintana take on whoever the Brewers decided was going to be their opening day starter here in the city. At least get some opening day baseball to start the day at 1 o'clock. We have to wait till 3 o'clock until we get the first day of the game. And now we got to figure out what we're going to do until 3 o'clock. So hopefully at 3 o'clock, I'm planning to sit down and hang out and watch baseball the rest of the day. I've got some hot dogs ready to cook. I got some beers. And, we're going to hang out and watch some ball. Hope you guys are doing something as well. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't say Gamblers on the shirt. That's Dishnet's team. The Las Vegas Gamblers, isn't it? Isn't that Dishnet's team? I suppose it is. It's a good Friday to watch baseball. Andy was Luke. So there you go. It has been the Las Vegas Gamblers. That's right. That means today is All Right Thursday. There you go. So let's go through. I am in the middle of the game trying to see what packs I got. I got a couple packs, not a lot. We've got some brand new missions that just came out. And we'll take a look at some of the brand new cards. Only 3 of the 5 of my picks to click actually got through. Yeah, the Strider versus Wheeler would have been the fun game to watch today for sure. If anyone's having a long delivery to the last update, I don't think I have. And what's Warbot sending me here? Let's see. I mean, I think I like you doing your own stream. I mean, you can come in and talk about the cards, but I feel like you doing your own stream is the way to go. And I don't model it the way you do, so you should follow Warbot to get that. Yes. So we've got. Let's go talk about what we got. Let's go over some packs. Let's go get that started. Got brand new content again coming in today. Let's go see if I've got any of the cards coming through, and you'll see right now on your screen. I did not get any of them in this pack. I've got 9 more packs to pull. Not a lot of fun packs to pull here today. We'll see what we get out of packs. Coming in, we've got ourselves a Chris Flexen and a Jurickson Profar live cards. We've got Farmer Weaver, Jim Finnegan, Monk, Dubiel, and Jimmy DeShong. If you have any trace logs enabled via the OOTB settings, troubleshooting settings, send them to DishNet and he can pass them on to the developer team if you're having issues with crashes right now since the latest update. I'm on the latest update here, and I have not had any crashes. I also don't put, I haven't really had any issues whatsoever at all with the game. I'm very happy that the roster builder seems to be really bug-free now, so I've been having a good time using that on stuff. We got a Honus Wagner here, an Iron. No, it's not Honus Wagner. It's Heine Wagner. Honus Wagner, you got to get through the mission editions and alive. So there you go. This is just my main team. I don't open anything on my theme teams or my packs only teams until Saturday. We'll be doing that on Saturday. There's an Andy Messersmith here. Like the PBABIP and home runs against on this card with the stuff. Again, not a lot of control. But I don't know if a lot of you have noticing this, but the control, the home run against, PBABIP, and control seem to be some of the best pitchers. I'll show you a couple pitchers I've got on my main squad that have been doing really, really well that you might want to take a look at and kind of talk about some of the different things that are happening in the cycle this year. We've got a Jimmy Hergé duplicate, lots of live duplicates as we've been getting through the packs here. Scott Hairston, no new cards in this one. Got Sox Siebold, the Raciel Iglesias, and the Aaron Althier are new for me. Bunch of, again, duplicate live cards. We've got ourselves Lynn McLaughlin, silver starter. Not gonna be that great. Yeah, this is on my main team. It looks like much of like your main teams. This is unexpected pack streamer luck. There you go. We got nothing. All duplicates except for Mike Garbark. Mark Garbark in iron does not look like a card I'd play even in the 5L. Hey Denbrew, how you doing? Good to have you guys in. We're just, I know some people want to get some drops, so I thought I'd poke in while Laptop Pound appears to be offline without power, unfortunately. So we're just kind of vamping through and going to try to cover. I usually have tons of slides. No slides for me today, guys. We've got the Ross Stripling here. And that's not a card I'd probably like. A lot of control. That last pack was about as charged as a laptop's computer right now. I think his computer's charged. He's got cell phone. I don't know why he's not streaming from his cell phone. I did that in New Haven. You got a 20-inning banger against me in the Schmear today? Well, you beat me, Tantrums. Congratulations on being one of the people beating me in the Schmear. There's Wellington Castillo. Decent defensively on the card, but not much of a bat. I played him a little bit on my EVs and C's team. Victor Gonzalez going to make his Yankees debut at some point with the Yankees this season. And that is my ugly packs to start. So we should take a look at some of these cards that came out. Laptop won't stream from his phone because he's lazy. Yeah, it's a spot start. Didn't really get. Oh, and look, one last pack coming in from winning a gold quick tournament. I did not win, or I got second place. I'll take the pack. Let's see what we get here on this pack. It is Dave Wickersham, Henry Davis, Russell Branyan here. Lots of Henry Davis. Looking forward to him coming through and doing well this year. We're going to see how if he pops up at all on the list of things. So there you go. We just hanging out here. So it's EVC in NYC. Good to have you all here. The new pack missions. Let's go take a look at the new pack missions and what we've got. So we've got the Frisch boosters. These are players that played along with Frankie Frisch. You're getting yourselves a standard pack and 2 gold packs. I don't believe any of the new cards are in this one. The Johnson boosters. Who did we get that was a Johnson today? I don't know, Denver. It wasn't me. His rotary landline phone probably can't handle live streaming. Walter Johnson. Yes. Okay. See, big train boosters would be better for me. There's the Giancarlo Stanton boosters. I'm 1 card away. Are these going up? Oh, they're not. But I don't have enough perfect points yet to go get the Glaber Torres to finish that one off. So we are close, but no cigar on that one. Oh, okay. Thank you to know Cubs fan 23. There is the Crazy Canuck that's streaming right now, as well. Big. You guys are fun. The Viagra mission. Yes, the Big Johnson booster. The Feller boosters. So basically, a lot of the good cards we got today. The Kershaw boosters. I'm excited for the Kershaw. I know it's not a meta-ish Kershaw. Actually, how close is my Dodgers theme team on getting this? That's interesting. Probably not close enough. Got the Ryu, we got the Jansen, we might be able to get close to. We just got 9. Let's go switch over to that one. No one ever complains about losing eye. Let's go check that out. So we'll see if we get something for the Kershaw boosters. The Japan collection is out. So I've got the Hideki on that one. But a little light on the others, and that's going to net you 2 historical gold packs and a standard pack. And the higher, let's see, the Korea collection. Oh, there's a higher and a lower. The higher one's going to get you the diamond pack. You need 75 points, so you'd need probably at least 2 of the 90s, or you have to get the Kang and the Kim along with 1 of the diamond cards to get that one completed. The Korea collection is the lower one. You get 3 standard packs, getting 6 out of the 8 that we have here, so not a complete bottleneck. And Japan, lower level, is 7 out of 12. You just pulled a Cy Young. Congratulations, Okiguner. Your first perfect ever. That's a nice one to get. Thinking selling to finish missions is the move? No. No. I would say no. That Cy Young is very good. Let's go take a look at it so we make sure I'm not talking out of school and others can go through. So this year, right now, oh, interesting. Commoners can get locked. He can't be that good. He never won a Cy Young award. Is always the good bander from Warbot on this one. Listen, right now in the meta of the game, for now, the control and PBAP on this card, the home run against is a little low, but this is probably one of the better PBABIP control perfects that are out there. You selling him for 200K? Yes, you can complete the missions and do well. You don't have this young anywhere near playable, is it, Afo? So, okay, is it Afu does modeling and I do not? I do not have this card. I haven't played it. And Warbot and his model doesn't have it as playable either. So then, if you believe in what their model is saying, then yes, going and selling him and getting a bunch of other cards that will get you the live missions, maybe what you do. What about a Perfect Maddox? Did you pull a Perfect Maddox? You like the Maddoxes off of? Let's go take a look at the Maddox here while this is downloading. Sorry, I had to download in between on the stream. It is something fun about pulling your first big perfect and playing it. There's no question that is fun. And if this is your first perfect, it's kind of like you can also play it for a week and see what happens. I don't know if it's going to come down dramatically in price, but someone's only selling it for 125K right now, which is really low. He didn't fit. You sold your Maddox for 500K. Yeah, I mean, Maddox is still got that Maddox. Yes, look at the difference in this card, right? You don't need stuff, but the home run against and Plebabbit combo is extremely powerful this year, and the control is out of this world. Like this card, you want to hold on to. This card will last for quite some time. It's maybe one of the better pitchers in the game right now. Who are you playing right now with a 4.5 ERA? You sold Maddox for 500,000, or you bought Maddox for 500,000? Crazy Canuck. Crazy Canuck, thanks for coming in. I thought I was gonna maybe raid into you. Are you done? Are you done, Crazy Canuck? Are you back? You never got an acceptable offer for Pete Browning. You have to leave, Crazy Canuck? Okay, well, thanks for coming. Guys, if you don't know Crazy Canuck, he's back in streaming. I know you've done a lot of F1 streaming, Crazy Canuck, but I'm not sure if you're also streaming OTP kind of regularly. He's kind of coming back into a little OTP as the new season does, but go check out Crazy Canuck if you haven't. One of our other fellow affiliate streamers where you can get plaques. Can I do this right? Crazy. I can't type at all. There we go. If you wish for one right now, it'd be Randy Johnson. I think also the Hammaker has treated you well in perfect drafts. Interesting. I think. So what's the move? Oh, the move I think is if you can sell Cy Young and get close to the L10, that's great. Someone's selling him. Somebody's already undercut to 125K, which is really low. Right now, no. I'm gonna go through new buy order. So we've got someone at 199,000, just under L10. Someone at 125K. So maybe do something like 169, 420. I just don't know if this is gonna clear out. So there's no quick and dirty, like if someone was sitting there with a buy order of 150K or even 125K, you might take it. But I'd play it until you can see what the market is. I don't know if it's going to completely drop out. It's hard to tell what the market's going to do. But it like we were mentioning before, the home run against is a bigger factor this year. You think Young is worth about 35K on a future mission spec if you want to play him because he's fun, very solid option, but then you'd sell otherwise. Is Adolfo selling? And then someone else like the Randy Johnson, again, this card, again, solid. It's a solid card. Again, good home run against. I think getting home run against in the 80s and 90s with a PBABIP that high, that's your buy order right there for 170K. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get him for 170K. Not for a while. You could probably put in like a 249, 250K and might get someone to bite. But I think people are going to stick with this Randy a lot. Um, yeah, you don't have to grind out every bit of efficiency possible, as Warbot's saying, right? Yeah, chemistry with the teammate stuff you could do with that as well. So a lot of good advice here. Of course, you can follow Warbot, and Izadalfa will be doing a stream probably tomorrow and talk about some of the different cards. 175 was way too much for Randy, in your opinion? Yeah, it's interesting. So again, you can see we just talked about some different players, right? And this Maddox is by far like the control, like looking for pitches with top control. I think this is really kind of what's showing itself to be very valuable early on in games. Again, I'm going to show you a card on my roster, giving you somebody else to take a look at. Sandy Consuerga, again, not the greatest P-Babbitt. Strohs, Strohs, dude, I don't like that. I don't like that username at all. No offense, but but yeah. Um, Again, this is in Gold League right now. A 3.24 ERA right now. And look at the control 141, 131, 149, right? 131 V left, 149 V right. This seems to be the mix. If you can get some strong P-Babbitt home run against and control, this silver card is so cheap at 1,367 perfect points. I'm just saying. This card is a steal. I've seen it being played in gold tournaments. I've been seeing it played. Like, if I see it in a perfect draft, I'm grabbing it. So this is a very, very solid card. And again, the control seems to be making it better. This Cliff Lee card, again, not the greatest P-Babbitt homer against, but they're balanced. Great control, again, doing relatively well here at this point. There's no data by the time Perfect League starts. Very few of these cards will be playable, probably. Yeah. Is my whole pitching staff completely dead? What does that mean? Completely dead? Are they all dead pitchers? It may. Is Corey Kluber? Corey Kluber's not dead. Also, I don't know that Corey Kluber is that. It's good. Bob Welch isn't dead. Oh, they're all tired. Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? What just happened? What just happened in this squad? Oh, Freddie Fitzsimmons not specified, but still it doesn't make a difference. Did I just have some crazy long games? Not really. I just had a very long. I just lost my division leader 4 straight games. I'm not sure what's going on with my pitching staff. I don't have any extra inning games here. I must be doing something wrong with my pitching. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably doing something wrong with my pitching staff. I don't have pitch counts that make the starters go long, which is what I typically like to do. I don't think I've done much with this yet. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. 78%, 45%, 59%. Do I have relief pitchers instead of starting pitchers? Is possible. Not. I have him still as a starting pitcher. Is Strider doing well for me? He was not doing well as a starter, and I put him in as relief, and he's been good at relief. And again, this stuff is helpful. I'm getting 9 strikeouts per 9, 2.7 walks per 9. Some homers are coming through. It's the one thing with Consuerga. He's only borderline starter with low stamina, so he gives you great innings, but not a lot of them for a starting pitcher. He's so good that I'm still running him in almost everything, but the stamina is an issue, and I'm seeing that a little bit here, and that may be contributing to my pitching staff being everyone tired. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure why my pen. So one of the things that I used to do, and someone told me this, so you guys can figure out what it works, but take a look at their stamina, and for my starters, give them a little bit higher pitch count. And I think this is not intuitive to people, but it worked for me last year a lot, and it worked. So I'm going to try it again. So for example, I see that Corey Kluber has a stamina of 87. So I'm going to put him up to 115 pitches. And I'm going to try to, because relievers get pounded so much in this game, I'm going to try to make my stamina go a lot longer for my starting pitchers. And yes, you get hurt for third time through the lineup, but I want to try and see if I can save my bullpen a little bit. I'm going to do 115 here for Fritz Peterson, Bob Welch at 62. I'm going to put that at 90. Sandy Casuerga with a 54 stamina, so I'm going to probably put that at 82, and I probably should do longer. Cliff Lee at 80. Let's do 107. So I'm playing around with pitch count. Can I explain the mop up? Yeah. So if I have a pitcher that I am not totally comfortable with, I usually, and again, there's not science here. There's not science here. They come in when you're getting smoked. But when I find a pitcher that I feel like is not pitching well, I will usually put them in this avoid high leverage, and I'll put them in mop up. So they're not coming in situations where the game is still close. So it's my extra kind of like way of keeping them out of harm's way as much as possible. Mop up also allows the AI to bypass the pitch count, the batters faced, and I don't know what the ATH is sometimes. D-King uses progressive pitch count strategy. 75 stamina equals 100 pitches. Every 10 more stamina equals 5. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I do like add 25 or add 27 to the actual stamina as a way just to do a quick math. But I agree with that. D-King is, I think that because otherwise you're getting your bullpens too quick. So I'm going to try this and see if this helps out my pitching staff, especially my relievers who just got gassed. My global strategy, aggressive tiredness. Like, I'm probably not doing that, and I probably need to do that as well. So this is also something else that people should look at on global strategy. So where are you looking at? Aggressive tiredness hook. Can I do it across everything now, or do I have to do it by each pitcher? I don't see that. Defensive substitutions. I need to do this in the 8th, but I don't really have that going now. You think the fatigue at 95% is too high? Yeah, I thought the aggressive tiredness hook was only for individual players. So here again, some people are noting here what Spore's saying is allow pinch hitting when tired. You want your players to not get fatigued. Fatigue has a real factor in this game. If you're playing this game and you realize your players get fatigued a lot, you want them to have a day off and actually rest so they come back 100%. So fatigue is a factor in this game, and so you want to go through and turn that off so you're not pinch hitting those players. They need to get a full day off to kind of refresh completely and get back to where they can play every single day. If you have a player that's going in and playing at 70% or 60% or lower than that, then their offense is going to be worse. Their ability to hit's going to be worse. You've always used 67 for your relievers. I typically like to keep my relievers not too tired, but I'm going to go with what you're saying, go with 75 and see if that helps out. You can do high if you're willing to do a lot of microing, but otherwise, yeah, higher 75, it's 90, 75. So mid 70s is where you're going. So let's do that for the relievers. And I just do a rough 95% all on fatigue. I know if you're really like details, I've seen this, I'm not sure if it's still true. Catchers end up fatiguing at a higher rate than your other batters, and so you might want to set your catcher fatigue individually. You can go through into your lineups and go into your catcher. I pulled a Jocko Milligan. That's one of the only perfects I've pulled. He's been very nice. You can see he's hitting well. 283, 353, 522 slash line. His fielding, his 3.1 framing is excellent. And again, you can see in his ratings, he has 105 catcher framing. So this is a very nice and lucky pull on that one. You can start every other day if you have two good catchers. Sometimes a lefty-righty bat is worth not doing too much every single day. I think in my lineups, I've got Johnny Romano, who doesn't really have the catcher framing. I saw you playing this one, Warbot, so I thought I'd give him a try. He's got a bat. I've actually have him in my online 60s league, and he's been great with the bat, but he's not a good catcher. I need to get a different catcher on the squad. Again, 1.2 framing is not awful. Again, I'm looking at this and looking at his ratings and seeing the framing of 74, and maybe just the league I got stuff low. Yeah, platooning. That's why I'm not a big fan of the every other day. I've done every third day. Sometimes if I feel good about like them being good on both sides of the plate, but I'm not every other day. And here I'm not really starting at all. And why do I have a hole in my pinch hitters? Again, I also have a custom view of how I look at things. So I'm looking at V right, V left, and I kind of look at the BABIP, gap, power I, and K, just to kind of understand where they are. And I usually use real time, real stats to kind of figure things out. I enjoyed Del Pratt a good deal early on, but it's not hitting well this year. So Chase Utley is just, we've talked about this card and seen this card so much. It's really been a stellar card on this cycle. Like, can't stop playing this card. On pace for 8.9 WAR. So, yeah, you don't use any of the every third day or anything like that? It's interesting. I found that I'm not doing much here, and this is just, I think I must have let the AI set something up, that 15th day thing. I don't really do that stuff either. When I'm doing my tourneys, I do a little bit more. Yeah, Utley's kind of insane. If you go into the league stats and look at, this is a gold league, and taking a look at the WAR currently, if I could center here, Utley, Acuna Jr., Utley. I mean, the card is insane. So thank you to Spore. I know you had to get out. You had the wrong Philadelphia player in there. And Utley was a very nice addition. And this is probably going to be the best Utley we've seen in quite some time. Kind of insane. Okay, where were we? There's something else we're going to take a look at while I was doing this. So we've messed around with the pitching strategy. Again, just something to kind of take a look at. There is a brand new card that my Dodgers will enjoy. There is the brand new Kershaw, which, here we go. And the Kershaw, again, it's early in the cycle. My Dodgers theme team will enjoy this card. Again, great PBAP and home run against. The control is not going to be meta, probably. I was not looking for an extra opening day stream. It was not in my plans. His power remains out. Yes, I already knew that. I blame the snow. He's got snow. As Adolfo said, we have the three phases of water. We had the steam issue, delaying launch. We had the water leak in the servers, and now we have the snow in laptops world, making it difficult. So so yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Let me go through. I want to make sure I've got chat going so I can kind of see chat in all the different windows. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if this is gonna be like on the same level, and I'm interested in. We'll see what Izadolfo and Warbot say about this card going through. I think he doesn't have. There you go. Let's not do that. He doesn't have the your Warbot. Your Utley's on the pace for 120 stolen bases, 35 home runs for you. That's insane. Um, yes, someone predicted ice, D King. They did. Izadolfo said we're gonna have the three phases of water. So there you go. It happened. Izadolfo is now we're gonna call him Nostradamus. Nostradafo. There we go. Nostradafo. What's coming next, Nostradafo? I don't have any goons. Solar storms are on your bingo card? Yeah, Nostradafo is the way. You can't say anything bad about a Kershaw card in my chat. I appreciate that. But I think the control is, again, we're taking a look at what a lot of us thought was one of the better cards, right? And again, you can't, Maddox is, like the high control pitchers are just the thing right now. If you're finding a high control pitcher, I highly recommend figuring out who those are in your staff. And, the great way to do that is to go to, and again, it's not perfect, but look at control. And I saw you play in this card too, which I thought was interesting. Quisenberry. What is the over-under that Rendon plays 81 games this year? I don't know. Quisenberry here, 157 control, a good PBAP, going to give up some home runs if anyone gets a hit off him. But with pinpoint control, not a lot of stuff. Or maybe it's a water cycle, so maybe it just repeats. So this is an interesting card to take a look at. I don't know. I have not played him in tournaments and seen that. It's been clutch for you at times in perfect drafts. Again, I'm seeing this trend come out on good cards. The high control, high PBABIP with a good, this is not great, home run allowed is playing well in cycle right now, in the engine so far. You'll see the Sandy Consuegra I have on my staff. The Cliff Lee I have on my staff. I bought a Carl Mays, which I don't know if I put into my perfect drafts or not, but look at this Carl Mays. This looks like another good card that could be very solid, going for relatively cheap at 4K. If you're looking for, again, a pitcher, I need to think about putting that Carl Mays in. Space Junk, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. There's a Robin Roberts here. The Robin Roberts card has, again, on the borderline of a good home run against. I'd worry about that a little bit. We've got the guy Heckler. Perfect card, again, the home run against, a little bit on the fence, but again, super control here, 134. So I don't know if Izadolf and Warbot's thing is, again, I'm not doing fancy modeling it ever, but I'm just looking at what pitchers seem to be doing well for people. And these kind of levels, the Candy Cummings scares me a bit. Again, the home run against scares me a little bit. Not going to strike out anybody, but again, 140 control, you know what? I'm just going to buy that now before it gets crazy. And maybe I should be playing that in my gold tournaments. Carl Wheelman, again, super high control. PBABIP is there. Might give up some home runs. So just something to think about as you're going through. You just see some cards that seem to be doing relatively well. And you may want to, I do not play silver. See, now no PBABIP or home run here. Do I value pitch quality or the core stats? So my understanding is that the pitches themselves are not they're not being leveraged when we're doing the sims. The pitches that they have do contribute to what the stuff number looks like, and maybe to a couple other things. The best shape is a longer discussion probably, but if somebody asked us at the beginning of the stream tomorrow, it would make for a nice short intro. There you go. So go follow Warbot. He's got a stream Friday afternoons, which is why I stopped streaming on Friday afternoons, so I can tune in and watch and see what the modelers are thinking about things. He's got no drops, and I will give him some, sometimes a little more negative than he needs to be, but always some good insights coming through from that stuff. Just giving you some fun stuff. Stuff equals pitches plus velo. They're relevant for relief pitcher stuff boost, but beyond that, no. Just use the stuff number, is Adolfo saying. So there's the Robin Roberts we talked about. Is anybody else lower down this chain? Again, the Roy Halladay is a Mission Edition card. I have not seen it pitch. Let's go take a look at Roy Halladay. I know some people in this league have it. So we can go, if you go into your league statistics, you can go into sortable stats. And let's go into our pitching stats. And this is what I use to pull down. So this is probably not going to be as helpful. I've got WAR on here. Okay. So we're going to go look at pitchers. And we're going to go look for last name begins with Hal. And we can see what Halladay's doing from a WAR perspective. You can see the BABIP against him is ranging quite a bit. Halladay's not done well for you? Yeah, I was not sure how this card would do. He's doing well for you in gold. 9-1 with 348 ERA, 2.64, 93 innings. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the pitch selection. I mean, again, you can do well with a player that has bad stuff. Right now, it's kind of interesting. And I also kind of wonder if there's some environment stuff. And again, Warbot and Adolfo do a lot more modeling on these things. I kind of wonder if you prefer RWAR. Do we have RWAR as a pitching? Let's see. Customize. Pitching stats. Pitching stats. We have RWAR. Take a look at that. So again, let's go clear the filter. I'm not sold on the Durker, but I could be very wrong about it. Let's go take a look at the highest WAR here in gold. Again, it's always interesting to take a look at the high level, which players are playing the most. There's the George Bradley. Again, we talked about this card, one of the best, highest control players in the game. 7.3 WAR, one of the only George Bradleys, I think. Now here's one down here, 3.0 WAR, 345 ERA. We got Warren Spahn. This card surprises me as it's doing that well. You can see he didn't do so well in silver, so I don't know if it's sample size or not. Again, these are really a quick and dirty way to see who's leading WAR from different players that you've got that are here. We've got some Klubers doing well up here. Doc Ellis. I have no Durkers here in the top 50 or so. Let's go take a look at the, not there. Let's go look at the filter again. Customize, last name, Dirker. Larry. I mean, not horrible. Not horrible. Yeah, I'm not. Is it off as fair? It's true. Don't read too much of the league results at this point. The difference in league quality, even within a level, is still very high. So that's fair. That's very fair. And again, when we were looking at league stats before, usually we'd have people would extract data from multiple leagues, make that available, and everyone could take that data and go through and do more analysis. So you're not just looking at a single league; you're looking at multiple leagues, looking at things. So. But again, since I don't have that data available, I'd like to just eyeball some things to see what's been successful for people, and seeing what that does. And yeah, my pitching's not as good. So we're doing 626 ball here. We're second in runs scored. I like doing WOBA. We're second in WOBA. The defense, it's what's helping us. We're first in defense on this squad. And again, you'll see like the Honus, the Utley, the K-Liner mission editions, the Edgar Martinez, the Hugh Duffy was the pull from the 25th anniversary pack. I pulled Jack Fournier, and I like this card, but I think he's getting passed up pretty quickly. The Lave Cross I've got at third base. I think I pulled the Lave Cross. And the Dick Grote, again, not always going to be offensively great, but fielding wise, one of the better shortstops, I think, early on. And why am I not seeing fielding stats? I'm not sure why I'm seeing fielding stats. Does Bob Ojeda fall into your model for pitchers? So again, I don't model, but maybe Isadafa or Warbot can model some of this stuff. See a doctor if you have Dick Grote. There you go. Let's go look at and this is a day off for me, thank goodness. Losing 4 straight to my league division leader is not good. Team Momo here of KJ22. Rocking a Tris Speaker in the leadoff spot. It's got the Albner Dalrymple. The Clint Courtney at catcher. 97, and it's a combinator that's been upgraded. Look at that. Look at that. So something else to be careful of when you're looking at things is just players in that 97 pitch catcher framing. I model hats. Exactly, Mementos. It's 3 o'clock. That means the Daily Gold Live is available to go put in. So I need to go and get in that at some point here. Interesting card. Damn combinator upgrades. That means baseball's about to start. My goal was to watch baseball today, guys. Live. Bob Ojeda is here on his squad with the 266. Again, very nice. This is a very nice combination of cards. Like was said, a good low diamond here. I think good control, good PBABIP, very strong home run against. You don't have to worry about the stuff so much. You can see that they've got, again, even though they have the home run against is what you expect, a little high on the walks that I'm expecting from this card. And the Ks are better than I expect based on the stuff rating. 8 Ks per 9. Again, super small sample size. The national anthem is being sung in Baltimore. You can check out some live action on the scoreboard. But yeah, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I did not expect to be going through. Cards Dodgers pregame show is on. That game starts at 4 o'clock, I believe, 4:05. So I will definitely be stopping streaming at 4:05. But if you're looking to get your drops, hopefully I can keep you going for a little bit longer. 48 minutes already I've been vamping. Imagine that. And still, not a single laptop sighting. Let's go through. Back to the card shop here. Let's go back to the card shop. Yeah, the other cards that you're talking about are interested. Not the Cardinals. No cards. We saw Mr. Johnson today. Walter Johnson in the game. And again, this is not the only Walter Johnson we're going to get. Again, we just saw some of the better cards in the game. You cannot compare to the better cards in the game. If you pull this card, you're going to be happy to get him on most of your squads. The PBABIP is very nice. The V left home run that get allowed is a little bit nudging on the lower level. The control is not as elite as you'd like to see. A U-log with drops all day would be kind of, you know what? If OGP is listening, a Yule log with drops all day is kind of a fun thing to do for opening day. I mean, we've already got. I think they can't do any other additional special drops beyond what they've already got planned in the cycle. So I don't think you're going to get that. But that is a fun idea for a future time. You're going in Golden Sombrero against a team that clearly forgot to set their roster. 21 pitchers, and you barely won the opener in music lessons. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's see. And let's see, I'm trying to check something. Okay. I have gotten approval, and we will do. This is official hearing. I am going to on Saturday. We'll release our guess the set winners. We will release the guess set winners. We have, I think, a six-way tie with 7 guesses out of 9. We'll do a Rip-A-Pack-A-Palooza, and we will do a special guess the set on Saturday because we know that Spore is going to be going on April Fool's Day, and it's going to be impossible. It's going to be impossible to figure out what Spore is going to do for April Fool's Day this year, but we'll do that. We'll do that. Hey, a drop. We'll do a little fun on Saturday morning. So 11 a.m. Saturday, we'll do a little and give out drops. Have OT Sim opening day games real time for side by side viewing. I don't think they have the broadcast rights to do that. But we've got the new Walter Johnson that came out today, and I have not. I don't know if Spore's put up all the slides yet of all the cards. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Who else do I need to think of? April Fool's Day for Tony Suck. I wonder if we get a Tony Suck. I don't think we get a Tony Suck. Nope, no content slides yet. You just finished. You're about to. You just finished eating. Okay. We've got some of the limited editions that came through. But mostly the cards. I should be able to do this. Our most guessed card was the Bob Feller. Let's go take a look at the Feller real quick. Was the top of everyone's guesses. Bob Feller has no control. So Tony Suck gives chemistry to Curry for Foley. I love it. I'm interested in Warbot and Izadafo. They're going to talk through their modeling and things. This still feels to me like something I would play. Even though control is so important this year, I think this BABIP and home run allowed is so strong, and this stuff is so strong on this card, that this feller's control is something he's going to walk a lot of guys on, but you're not going to. You would use him in bullpen? His lack of control makes him more effective, actually. His obviously he's okay, but I'm not super confident. And he thinks Warbot will disagree. Again, that gets back to, I do believe that control is such a, like last year, PBABIP was such an important defining thing. I think control defines a lot this year. Someone talked about an experience where they had someone with really low control walk 9 batters in a row in an inning in one of the sims. You're confident that Feller is a card you want your opponents to play. I'd like to try him out and see what he does. Extreme fly ball, going to hit a lot of balls to the outfield. Again, I feel like he's going to give up a lot of walks, but I don't know. Yes, Cal Ripken is part of the new O's ownership group. I read that the other day, which is pretty cool. We're getting ready for real baseball, guys. The first hit of the day, I think, probably coming up soon, right? Let's see. Can I do something that will allow me to go look at MLB.com/scores? And let's get that on another screen so we can take a look. Ripken overrated? Yeah, well. So yeah, the warm-up is happening. This game is about to start. So we'll get this game day up and running here. Corbin Burns. Oh, I think we're ready to go. First pitch, guys. There it is. I'm not sure why it's so big. Can I do it a little smaller so it shows up? It's Anthony Rendon leading off. Leadoff hitter Anthony Rendon, and is that a ground out with first pitch? What's going on there? Oh, they're playing. So I don't know if you've seen this, but they've got this now where they actually are simming the live stuff that's happening. They're just playing ball. So the center fielder, so I don't think Rendon's actually at the plate at the moment, but they're actually simming like what's happening on the field at that moment with the pitch cams. The guys throwing back and forth themselves as they get ready are just playing toss right now, and that actually sims it up. They're all warming up right now. So those are actual players on the field. This used to be able to make this bigger, and it's almost like you're watching the live game. Yeah, they're simming the warm up. So I'm assuming this is the Orioles. So who's playing catch here? That would be right fielder Santander and first baseman Mountcastle tossing the ball back and forth right now. Why is he not in the outfield though? And second baseman Mateo, Julio Mateo, there. So there you go. We're getting ready. Santander, what did I say? It's all being motion captured. It's kind of nuts, right? It's kind of nuts. It's opening day! Ugh. I don't have my normal setup because I was not expecting to stream, so I'm dropping things. Sorry about that. Is that a pay stream thing? I don't know. I mean, I have the MLB TV. I think they no. Who has a rain delay? The Orioles have a rain delay? I love they're getting bigger. I didn't think anybody else is on right now, right? No one else is starting yet? Yeah. I thought it was just opening day festivities. First pitch is coming up. Nice. Yes, I have a lot. I have a subscription. I like to watch every single Dodger game out of market, and since I'm out of market, they're all out of market. So, can I sing the Star Spangled Banner for us? No, because I would butcher it. I would not be the Roseanne Barr, but I would be bad. It would not be good, and I'm trying to spare you. If you had this for your 86 Mets, we'd see when they duck into the clubhouse. I like how Rendon is like walking back and forth between both sides of the plate. I thought that was kind of fun. Oh, come on, C. Duncan. I'm not singing Kitty, Kitty, Kitty either. Who's singing it worse, EVC or Fergie? Leave poor Fergie alone. Now, I'd love to see a Fergie and Fergie Jenkins duet. I think that would be fun. This crowd is wild. They're in market for you? Yeah, no, listen, the market stuff, I cannot wait until they figure out. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I am really hoping that at some point the blackout stuff is crazy. There was actually someone who did Lucky Bucky did a theme team last year of all the teams that are blacked out for people who live in Iowa. And it was pretty much like you couldn't watch the Cubs, the Cardinals, and like you're so far away. It was insane. Pregame was electric. Nice. Burns on the field warming up. There he is. You see him. He's on the field warming up to the catcher. We are live at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and the only way that I think I can stream this. I think this is legal for me to stream, right? Reds, Guardians, and Pirates were all blacked out in Columbus. Yeah, I can see that. Pirates is a little bit of a interesting to me. No, in Iowa you can watch the Cubs, Cards, and Royals. You can't watch the Twins. Interesting. Any PT live action in this one? Let's see. I don't know if I do or not. Let's see. Let's play back in the game. What is my action that we've got? Laptop Hound. Do you have power back? I'm just vamping, you know. I'm just vamping. Where is the game? Where is my game here? We're gonna go look at. I usually don't, I don't do these streams, but I wanted to fill in. PT Live. Where is the PT Live? Main PT Live. What do I have going today? I had Twins and Reds aren't playing tomorrow, huh? So Baltimore and the Angels. I don't think I have anybody going in this game. This is my PT Live roster for today. It's an 0-2 for Rendon. Let's get back to the videotape. Oh, it's 4 pitches now. Let's see. It's cutter, slider, curveball. PT Live is kind of like Roto Fantasy Baseball, D-Bach, where you can select your live card pitchers and put them in full count to the first batter of the year. And you get, depending on how they do in the game, you get perfect points. And whoever gets the most at the end of each period gets bonuses if you're in the top 10, etc. And strikes out on a foul tip. Very nice catching by Adley Rutschman, getting the foul tip and catching that one for strike 3. So it's definitely like fantasy baseball. It's fun. So if you're a fantasy baseball player, you know who's hot, who's not. And you just have to figure out, like, what do you do, like today, for example, Garrett Crochet for the White Sox is going to be the starter for the White Sox, but he's listed as a relief pitcher in the game, so I can put him in the relief pitcher slot. So very, very much like, you've got slots you can fill. You can only have like 2 perfect cards, only 3 diamond live cards, only 4 live gold cards, and the rest can be silver and beyond, whatever you want. So strike 1. So the first pitch of the game, or the first batter of the game, is a strikeout. Rendon. Burns getting his first strikeout as a Baltimore Oriole. Got a cutter and a curveball here. And they're all playing. Infield's a little bit to the right. Playing him to hit to the right here. Hicks fouls off the third pitch. Bullman Topes, I have no idea, but yes, Rendon let off. And I don't know what Washington's thinking, but I'm going to go with Wash. Let's just give Wash a bye on that one. And that would be strikeout number 2, swinging. So a foul tip strikeout for Rendon, a strikeout swinging for Hicks, and that's 2 Ks to begin his Orioles career. Lap is live. Excellent. Guys, it's been great. I am so happy to be able to fill in pinch hit here a little bit. Let me take you on. I'm going to go enjoy some baseball. But thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for chilling with me on this impromptu, not expected stream. And we'll go push ourselves back over to Laptop Hound for the regular scheduled festivities. He'll do some trivia. He'll talk about some of the new cards. Enjoy your opening day as well, everybody. It was great having you all here. I will see you on Saturday. We'll be talking about our Guess the Set winners. We'll be doing Guess the Set for April Fool's Day, and we'll rip in the cards across the theme teams. Enjoy your day as well. Thanks, Jason Ruin. Thanks, guys. Only 13K more for the opening day record. Exactly right. Exactly right. Let's go right over to Laptop Hound and get you over to your regularly scheduled program, currently in progress. Take care, everybody. And oh no, he's not playing the Blue Jays thing again, is he? I think he's playing the Blue Jays thing again. Ugh. Okay, enjoy everybody. Homer for Trout! I have on my fantasy squad. Yes! Yes! Not in PT, but a homer for me. I love it. Okay, I should. Do you want me to wait until we finish? Laptop finishes his horrible Toronto Blue Jays song before we rate over. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Good to see Mike Trout doing well. One run given up. Tell y'all, give Lap a good high for me. See y'all later, gang.